Hello everyone, good to see you all again. It is Tuesday night, March 22nd. It is spring, and yes, it snowed in New England yesterday, so of course it's spring. We always laugh about that. The crocus are up here, the daffodils have pushed through, the tulips are up, and blessed be, it's time for the reawakening of our dear Mother Earth. It is time for the awakening of our soul and our new life for this year. It is time to have all the new seeds of ideas and adventure that have been planted in us over the dormant winter come to life and give us new hope and new desires and learn new things. So blessed spring to all of you. I'd like to talk tonight for just a moment about what's going on in Libya. It is sad to see such a sorrowful thing come to pass. I am happy to see that the people are finally standing up for themselves and saying no more slaughtering, no more evil, no more horrid, unimaginable things happening to us. They are willing to stand up and fight and take their lives back and take control away from a very negative, evil entity. So my heart goes out to all of those that are in Libya and to the relatives of those that are in Libya. And may the divine bless you all and take care of you and give you grace to get through such a terrifying and scary time. And tonight our topic is something that's come up in a number of conversations, both in emails with colleagues and friends and family, and something that's been on the History Channel quite a bit this winter is ancient aliens. What are ancient aliens? If you followed any of this, you hear them talk about civilizations and people who were here before us. You hear them talk about the pyramids, and that's a good point. How did they make those pyramids? How did they make the pyramids? We have some of modern times' most creative and intelligent engineers that have not been able to figure out how the pyramids were made. They've come up with all kinds of computer images and graphics and physics and math, and they cannot figure out how the pyramids were made. So it makes you kind of wonder. For those of us who are open to the idea that we are not alone in all the universes, that at the time of the building of the pyramids, that it was entities from other universes and planets who came to this earth to help them learn what to do. They taught them what to do. They taught them the mathematics and the physics of building the pyramids, and they actually helped them with the different engines and machines from spaceships, if you will. It makes sense. And you will hear me say this again and again and again if you come to different lectures or have time with me or sit in on a panel discussion, that truly we are not alone. Mankind here on Mother Earth is not the only living entity in the universe. We are not absolute to ourselves. There are many other types of living entities. They do come visit us. They are amongst us. They are here. I always say to a number of friends when we're having light discussions that we are the aliens our government is worried we're going to find out about. We're already here. To listen to our military tell us that no, there are no such thing as UFOs, when hundreds or thousands of people have sighted them on the same night in general areas, whether it's over Great Britain, whether it's over the Southwest, whether it's over the Great Lakes, and anywhere from dozens to hundreds to thousands of people have noted them and discussed them, and then to have one group of people tell you, no, they weren't there. Okay, everybody, you know what you saw. It was there, and we don't need our government to try to tell us it didn't happen. Our government is a good government. It's probably the best one out there on the earth. It gives us great freedom. It lets us think freely and have thoughts that say, yes, there are UFOs. Yes, there are aliens. I disagree with this governor or that mayor. We have the freedom. We have the freedom of choice, and we're able to voice our opinion without being put in front of a firing squad, and that's a good thing. It is definitely a good thing. But to have the military tell you that you didn't see the same UFO that 500 other people saw, just listen to your own inner voice. Listen, put common sense in place. And yes, there are a number of visitations on a nightly basis all over the world. For the government to tell us no, it's because who knows what. Maybe they don't want us to be afraid. Maybe they don't want us to know that they do not have the intelligence, they do not have the spaceships, they do not have the ability to protect us from that type of thing. And that's okay. Nobody's perfect. So, yes, our government is the best government out there by far. But no, I don't listen to them when they tell me, no, I didn't see a UFO when I stood there and watched the whole thing fly over me. And I've seen a number of them myself, as many of you have, millions of you have seen these lights in the night sky and seen the actual individual crafts come by. And we aren't the only ones who have seen these. Throughout the time of the inhabitants of Mother Earth, when the Great Divine brought life to Mother Earth, brought the aliens to Mother Earth to inhabit the Earth and take care of it, there have been visitation from other entities and other universes and other planets. No, we're not alone. And to think that we are as arrogant and ignorant and small-minded for whatever reason. Of course, and thank the Divine that there are other entities and are other life forms out there to enlighten us, to share with us and to teach us things, and for us to share and teach them things. The exchanging of information, whether it's between China and the US, Mexico and Japan, or the Earth and other planets and universes. It's all the sharing of information and the continued communication between the light, between the love and the light, between those of us in a body and those of us in the light form. So a few thoughts on ancient aliens. If you have been watching this series or have ever seen it, you've heard the name Eric von Daniken, who wrote Chariots of the Gods. The book is still in print. It's interesting reading. It's interesting reading. He has some very valid points that he makes that are worth thinking about. And if nothing else, from this talk that I have with you tonight, if it gets you thinking, that's all that matters. If it opens your mind and your heart to the possibility of other things that you have not thought of before, that's what this is all about. I don't want to persuade you and change your mind and make you think like me. I just want you to be open to the possibility of other things than what you're used to in your world. There are many other things out there. There are the ancient aliens and the drawings on the walls and the pyramids in Egypt and the pyramids and temples in South and Central America and the same pyramids and temples in Asia. You know, we didn't have jetcraft back then to fly us around and computers to tell us how to build them. Somebody helped us out. Somebody helped mankind put together those structures. They're too big for even us now to figure out how to move those blocks of structure. So a little something for you to think about. No, we are not alone, and yes, it is a good thing. Again, a blessed spring to you all. On our next gathering, I will have predictions for the spring and the summer. Some floods to be watching out for. We've already had quite a bit here in the Northeast. But there are some flood heads-up thoughts for later in the summer for you that I'll have next time. Again, if you would like to set up a time with me, come visit me on your vacation this summer, I would be honored to have you and to set up a visit time for you. You can get a hold of me at 508-833-2198. Leave your name, first name only, a phone number, and your message, and I will get back to you just as soon as possible. Thank you again for viewing. I've enjoyed giving you some things to think about. Talk about it amongst your friends and family and have a great conversation. Have a wonderful, blessed spring. And of course, it's going to snow again before we finally get into warm weather. So blessed be. Thank you. And until next time, this is Karmle Psychic Medium on the Cape, signing off.